so gross if you just like got down and started singing
I was
like Rod Stewart wrote What?
She could be on the Hi, Matt.
This is really good. This is not good, but I'm trying to follow it. Oh, yeah, I forget the practice.
And recommend which one? So what I do is I go back down to
It is. It's fun. There's like eight chairs outside. They're like, wheelchairs. She like saw me.
Emily.
I sound like a cat. I'm not getting. Why is there like
Be awesome. Did it get in the
Good morning. If everyone can please rise for the Star-Spangled Banner. Welcome to the 2018 Mentor High School Commencement Ceremony. Today we recognize the senior class and award their academic achievements with the presentation of their diplomas. This class has worked hard to arrive at this day, and it is with pride that we honor them. Before we begin the ceremony, I'd like to introduce the leaders of the Mentor Exempted Village School District. Their leadership and guidance make our school and students successful. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Mary Briner. Vice President of the Board of Education, Mr. Thomas Tuttle. Board Member, Mr. Kenneth Buckley, Ms. Ginny Jessling, and Ms. Deanne Roberts. Superintendent of Schools, Mr. William Porter. Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Daniel Wilson. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Tim Hammond. Director of Student Services, Mrs. Carrie Bowser. Director of Curriculum, Mrs. Barb Bonas. Director of Information Technology, Mr. Henry Hartman. Director of Business Operations, Mrs. Jennifer Skulski. Director of Human Resources, Mrs. Kathy Burnett. Director of Community Relations, Mrs. Kristen Kirby. Director of Instructional Technology, Mr. Mike Lynch. Curriculum Specialist, Mr. Larry Luciano. Assistant Principal, Mr. Jim McMahon. Unit 12 Principal, Mr. Ryan McKnight. Unit 11 Principal, Mr. Mike Morawski. Unit 10 Principal, Mrs. Crystal Wolf. Unit 9 Principal, Mr. Joe Glavin. Coordinator of Career Tech, Mr. Jason Crow. Director of Athletics, Mr. Jeff Casella. Unit 12 Counselors, Ms. Cynthia Gamori and Mr. Ernest Montgomery. Representing various buildings throughout Mentor Schools, Principal of Memorial Middle School, Mr. Adam Dudziak. Principal of Ridge Middle School, Ms. Erica Blackburn. Assistant Principal of Shore Middle School, Ms. Bobby Ingram. The cumulative grade point average of 4.0 is the benchmark of academic excellence. To earn a grade point average of 4.0 or higher demands extraordinary commitment to academic pursuit. Students who have achieved this benchmark have demonstrated superior effort, outstanding organization, and excellent use of their intellectual talents and abilities. Their achievement deserves to be recognized. It is my pleasure to introduce the students who have earned a grade point average of 4.0 or higher throughout their high school career. Students, when your name is announced, please stand at your seat and remain standing until all names have been announced. And again, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Karina Abraham, Anna Barthol, Morgan Beebe, Stephen Bengal, Demetra Bibidakis, Jennifer Blair, Meredith Busher, Kristen Buse, Carly Campo, Michael Chen, David Coy, Madison Crooker, Daniel Crow, Joshua Dakwar, Riley Dakin, Dominic Delpra, Juliana DeNovo, Christopher Edmond, Kaylee Elliott, Mary English, Alexis Falzone, Michael Farrow, Ryan Fife, Greta Fox, Ashley Frank, Corey Friedrich, Mallory Gifford, Cassandra Girardi, Christopher Hassick, Amanda Hull, Ariana Kokab, Alexandra Koss, Michaela Krakowski, Sarah Lance, Amanda Latta, Jack Lynch, Joy Mason, Amanda McGee, Devin Mesner, Lillian Miller, Mallory Milo, Nathaniel Molby, Tressa Molinar, Sydney Nedlick, Thomas Odo, Aditya Paki, Dhruvi Patel, Michael Petty, Benjamin Polakowski, Josh Pugh, Nicholas Ridenour, Noah Rolfs, Faith Rosenau, Rachel Rue, Emily Smith, Kelly Solano, Anastasia Stupecki, Alexis Sullivan, Courtney Cyrus, Brianna Taglieri, Kevin Walsh, Jenna Ward, Ryan Yanchar, and Stephanie Yost. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of the Mentor Exempted Village School District, Mr. William Porter.
Thank you, Mr. Fetchick. Good morning.
At this time, we are going to welcome our Mentor High School concert choir led by Mr. Adam Landry, our director.
keep saying this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. Though that road may wander, it will lead me to you. And 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance and will stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance and my journey is complete. But to look beyond the glory is the hardest part, for a hero's strength is measured by his heart. Like a shooting star, I will go the distance. I will search the world. I will face its harms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance till I find my hero's welcome waiting in your arms. In your arms.
Again, good morning, students, parents, family members, friends, and Mentor School staff. It is an absolute honor to be part of this special day to honor you, the class of 2018. As we approached the end of this school year, it became more apparent than ever how talented, intelligent, hardworking, creative, and generous you were as a class and as a group of 639 unique individuals. And if what you have accomplished so far is any indication, the best is yet to come. About a month ago, I attended a memorial service for Mr. Victor Sen, who was a close friend, teacher, and coach to so many of you and Mentor High School. During the service, the preacher described a survey that a group of 95-year-olds had taken, asking them to share what they would do differently in life if they had to do it all over again, knowing what they know now. One of the top responses was that they would take more risks along the way. That wisdom comes from those who have been able to take a very long look into the rearview mirror. Graduates, you are clearly looking ahead
which you should be. But in doing so, you may want to take note of the advice from the 95-year-olds. Of course, I'm not talking about reckless types of risks that can harm you or others. Rather, these are the risks that involve having the courage, the confidence, the flexibility to get out of your comfort zone and try things that quite possibly can make you better, make you stronger, make you wiser. Yet, yes, these risks may involve some sacrifice or a bit of anxiety. It may require you to meet new people or change the routines that we all grow accustomed to. For the years you have spent in mentor schools, and for most of you, that's over a decade of your lives, without maybe even knowing it, you have gone out of your comfort zone many times, in the classroom, in clubs and organizations, on teams, and even navigating social lives, both face-to-face and online. Many of those times, it might have been an adult or a classmate who challenged you to take a good risk. Your class, more than any other graduating class in mentor school's history, has been challenged by teachers who have taken you out of your comfort zone to learn new information in new ways never before attempted. But maybe, just maybe, some of your greatest accomplishments happened because you challenged yourself to take a positive risk. If you think back to the greatest accomplishments in your life, I'm going to guess most or all of those occurred because you were out of your comfort zone. As you head off to colleges, careers, and the military, getting out of your comfort zone may involve what job to pursue, what classes to take, where you decide to travel, possibly moving to a new location, maybe introducing yourself to someone you would not ordinarily otherwise approach. Any of these can lead you down a magical path. And if you are taken out of your comfort zone by unexpected adversity, please know a bend in the road is not an end to the road. Some of life's greatest learning moments happen when we face and overcome unexpected challenges. Class of 2018, again, congratulations. We are proud of you, and continued good luck. And don't be afraid as you look ahead to get out of your comfort zone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Porter. Class of 2018, your day has arrived. Feels good, doesn't it? It should, because you have so much to be proud of. I've been a principal for quite a few years. Every year around commencement, I naturally begin to reflect on the graduating class. Some classes are great, with lots of memories. Some classes have moved on without much fanfare or remembrance, while other classes have left an indelible mark on both their school and on me. Today I can say that the Mentor High class of 2018 is one of those classes that will not be forgotten anytime soon. Graduates, you've renewed my belief that young people can be passionate about a cause, whether the community needed support or a local family after the loss of a loved one. The class of 2018 was there in solidarity. They would wear favorite colors or even superhero attire if it could help in any way. You even rallied to support students in other states that were devastated by school violence. This class has proven no matter what side of the aisle you sit on politically, you can still respect the rights of others while defending your own. Graduates, you've proven time and time again that you are ready for the future. Honestly, as I reviewed this speech, I wondered, what can I say to young men and women that are already making their mark on the world? Students whom I've been so impressed with. I decided my best parting words would be to leave you with 3 principles that will ensure you have an opportunity to create the best person you can be. For the last 12 years, you've been graded on your work. We've told you that it's only good if you don't make any mistakes. In fact, we took points off when you did make mistakes. I'm here today to tell you that life will be much richer when you do make mistakes. I encourage you to make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you're trying new things. The old stuff is boring. Learn new skills, take risks. Push yourself to be stronger physically and mentally. When you live a life without mistakes, you are settling into your comfort zone. And like Mr. Porter said, that can be a very lonely and boring place. The second principle sounds simple, but it will take some time before you truly appreciate its genius. The great John Wooden said, Success is peace of mind, which is a direct result of self-satisfaction in knowing you made the effort to do your best to become the best that you are capable of becoming. Success is peace of mind. Think about that for a second. Success is not a Rolex watch. Success is not a high salary, new cars, or even how many wins you have at Fortnite. All of those things make life enjoyable, but things or stuff do not define success. You have that success when you find joy in your work, when you are able to share your achievements with loved ones, and when you know you have done your best. Success is truly a state of mind. Lastly, I want to remind you of the power of the words, thank you. Everyone wants to be appreciated. It feels great to know someone appreciates what we have done, even if we were supposed to do it anyway. It motivates us both in our career and our personal lives. Research has proven that employees that feel appreciated are 50% more likely to help others in the workplace than those that feel unappreciated. The intrinsic value of being appreciated will build strong relationships with not only your friends and colleagues, but also your significant other. Two simple words that allow others to know that they are valued by you. So to the class of 2018, I say thank you for your passion. Thank you for allowing me to work and learn with you, and I cannot wait to see the person that you will become. Good luck and congratulations. I would now like to introduce our senior class president, Mr. Micah Spansel.
Good morning, and congratulations, Mentor High School class of 2018. We did it. We have made it to this special day to celebrate our successes and failures of the past 13 years of schooling. I think the most important thing to note about today is that we are here together. Look around you, really. Look around at your fellow classmates, many of whom you have gotten to grow with, laugh with, cry with, play sports with, struggle with, and celebrate with. Remember that today we are here together. We are here together as one class, not just as 664 graduates. The togetherness of this day is what I will miss most about graduating. I am thankful for each and every one of you and am honored to share this exciting day with you all. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Micah Spansel, and I was voted your senior class president this year. I was also voted to have the worst case of senioritis, and I really wanted this speech to be as real as my whole high school career, so I wrote this last night. Well, I guess 2 a.m. means this morning. Today with this speech, I have one goal. That goal is to challenge, encourage, and empower you all to make a difference and to live outside of yourselves. First, though, let me lay out some facts. 40 million plus people are trapped in slavery around the world. That is 5 times the population of New York City. 780 million people are without clean drinking water around the world. About 795 million, or 1 in 9 people, does not have enough food to live a healthy, active life. You may be asking, Micah, why would you tell me these things? Why would you depress me with these facts on an exciting day like today? To those questions, I would say, because this is the world we live in. I do not want us to be a class that lets these atrocious numbers fly right past us. I hope that we are people that are aware of these things and do not stand by them, but rather seek to make a change. I challenge you to look beyond yourself. Look outside of your wants and even needs, to live for something more. Bruce Lee once said, real living is living for others. Albert Einstein once theorized, a person starts to live when he can live outside himself. Are you starting to see a pattern? I think these ideas made sense to Rachel Scott, the first victim of the Columbine shooting in 1999. Rachel knew how blessed she was, with her family, with her friends, and with the life she was living. She recognized all that she had, and therefore could do nothing but be kind to others. She could do nothing but find other people who needed blessing and poured out kindness on them. Let us be people who do not take for granted all the things that we have. Let us then pour out kindness on all those we come in contact with, because real living is living for others. We live in a technology-driven world. Technology is rapidly advancing, and so is social media. Let's use these resources to make a difference in the world. Use Twitter to raise awareness and funds to build a well in Africa. Use Instagram to spread love to people who feel unloved. Let's use every opportunity to work together at helping others. Why? Because real living is living for others. And so, with all that said, Mentor Class of 2018, strive for more than just success. Enjoy the work you do. Enjoy the people you are around. Enjoy the relationships you currently have and will form in the future. Enjoy life and work hard at it. Again, I am honored to be standing in front of you all today because I know we're going to make a difference. I've seen us together on the field, in the classroom, and out in the community. Therefore, I know we have the capability to do amazing things, and I cannot wait to see it unfold. And lastly, I want to express my immense thankfulness for my family and friends, and to our teachers, coaches, families, and mentors for helping us grow and mature and pushing us to this day. And once again, congratulations to you all. Thank you so much for an amazing high school experience. And remember, once a card. I now want to introduce one of our winners from the speech contest and our student body president, April Gable.
All right, before I start, in just a moment, I want you all to close your eyes and take a breath. And this goes for everyone, parents, teachers, and yes, students. And I really mean close your eyes, not the 7th grade 7-Up version of. My eyes are completely closed, but I'm peeking. With that being said, I would like you all to close your eyes and take a breath. Now I want you to think of your first moment at Mentor High, whether it was your first class or your first friend. Now I want you to think of your last moment at Mentor High, whether it was prom, the cookout, or that one last hello, goodbye in the hallway. Now I want you to think of everything in between. And yes, I mean all 1,432 days. Now open. Hello and welcome, class of 2018. This is our day. The day we've thought of all of our lives and we thought it was so far off in the distance. Well, it's here. It's now. Let's do this thing. Before I carry on any further, I have to say some thank yous. First off, parents and family members, thank you for all your love and compassion these past 2,340 days, or 13 years of school. Next, staff and teachers, thank you for guiding us on this journey and always being in our corner. Next, classmates and peers, thanks for being there every step of the way. And finally, thank you Google, SparkNotes, and extra large Dunkin' coffees for getting us through the tough times. You have all shaped us in more ways than words can begin to quantify. These past 4 years have been filled to the brim with moments that only the words #OnceACard could suffice. As Muhammad Ali once said, don't count the days, make the days count. And I can attest that we in fact did that. Class of 2018, we are members of the academic and athletic academic-based teams that have state qualified. Our artists and musicians have showcased their talents at the highest levels possible. We have witnessed members of our club spreading love and acceptance through our school hallways. We stood up to the occasion with or without a leadership title. We spent these days marching, advocating, and breathing in and out the true essence of the world that we want to live within. We will measure these days in the laughs shared. The cahoots battled and crashed. The Shia LaBeouf Chrome extensions, and the snow days cherished after spamming both our Super and Mark Johnson. Class of 2018, we did that. We were and are a part of that. And you all should be proud of yourselves for it and for what you're going to do. If you know me, you know I have to issue a challenge. So I challenge you guys to all keep advancing your skill and to reach for what you want to become and to make this world a better place. And I know this is possible because we've already showed that our potential is across the board limitless. Thank you for these past 1,332 days of school. I can't wait to see what you guys do in the days ahead. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce another speech contest winner, Kaylee Sikora.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kaylee Sikora, and I would like to personally thank all of you for all the lessons that you've taught me and for the friendships that you have provided me with. Writing this speech was the least that I could do to thank you, and I hope that you all enjoy it. When we were in elementary school, it felt like we were 1 billion years from this day. And even though that 1 billion years has passed, I can still remember so clearly the moment I realized this day would come. In 3rd grade, my class and I took a field trip to a local park to watch a tree be planted in our honor. At the base of this small baby tree, we placed a silver plaque with the words "Planted by the class of 2018" written at the bottom. In that moment, Mini-Me realized for the first time ever the year in which we would all graduate. Beyond that, it was the first time I realized we would graduate at all, that we would grow up, that school would end, and there would be a whole entire life to live after that. But still, it felt like ages away. Back then, I never imagined how fast the time would go, and I also never imagined the big decisions and hardships we would all face. I mean, I never thought I'd decide on what dress I loved most for homecoming as a freshman. Then I blinked, 4 homecomings and 4 dresses had gone by, and I was deciding the big stuff, the stuff that mattered, like where I wanted to go to college and what did I want to do after that. Suddenly, the question of what do you want to be when you grow up required an answer more practical than princess or superhero. What I wanted to be required an answer to the question, how are you going to get there? I never thought I would figure any of this out, but I did. We all did. We're all here because between when that baby tree was planted and now, we faced obstacles we never thought we would survive. Some as small as a huge math test that might make or break our quarter grade, and some as large as losing someone we loved. A family member, a pet, our beloved classmate's big sister, Riley Pearson, our amazing teacher, Mr. Sen, or an unforgettable coach like Dr. Heller. The struggles of growing up and learning how hard life can be did not knock us down. They made us tougher people. They pushed us to be better and pushed us to make it. When my class and I planted that tree at 7 years old, we never realized why they had us plant a tree in the first place. We never realized that the tree was a symbol. The tree would grow as we spent years and years growing ourselves. Learning lessons the easy way, and I'm sure we can all agree sometimes the hard way, making mistakes and trying with utmost effort to find ourselves. The tree has grown immensely over the past 11 years, and so have we. Our tree weathered every storm. It grew through every trial and every triumph just as we have. The rainy days only made it stronger, just as our troubles and hardships built our characters. And after the storms, when the sun broke through the clouds, our tree learned to cherish that sun like crazy, knowing that things weren't always so beautiful, comforting, or easy. The tree learned to root itself in what felt safe and to survive no matter the weather, because the sun will always rise again. And it will continue to grow in the future, just as we will, getting bigger and bigger, stronger and stronger, but never forgetting that it was planted by the class of 2018. Class of 2018, no matter how much I grow or how far I go, I will never forget that I am rooted in you. Thank you for a great start.
Mrs. Briner, members of the Board of Education, and Mr. Porter, it is with pride and confidence that I present the class of 2018 to you and certify that they have met the requirements for graduation established by the State of Ohio and the Mentor Exempted Village School District. Mrs. Briner, the class of 2018.
Thank you, Mr. Fetchik. On behalf of the Mentor Board of Education, we proudly received the class of 2018 as having met the requirements necessary to be granted a diploma on this day, May 26, 2018.
I remind you that today's ceremony is both a dignified and happy event. I do realize we are in a stadium. However, in order to preserve the dignity of commencement, we ask that parents, family members, and other guests not call out, whistle, or applaud when your senior receives his or her diploma. Please exhibit appropriate and respectful behavior and hold applause until the last graduate has been introduced. We appreciate your cooperation for an expeditious and polite ceremony. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the diplomas to the officers and leaders of the class of 2018. April Lynn Gable, Student Government President. Kayla Cassidy, Student Government Vice President. Micah Spansel, Senior Class President. Meredith Busher, Senior Class Vice President.
Caleb Robert Mulby. Patrick Porter Willis. Karina Abraham. Cameron Parker Adamick. Jacob Daniel Adams. Matthew Edward Adkins. Miranda Nicole Atkins. Christopher Sean Alexander Jr. Caitlin Marie Algieri. Joseph Harrison Alberti. Austin Michael Andre. Carla Anik. Alana Victoria Atun. Zoe Araya Acapella. Joshua Dylan Ashby. Skylar Ann Offmuth. Madison Marmarie Backus. R. Addison Baird. Stephen Patrick Baird, Jr. Justin Robert Baker. Andrew Kyle Belasco. Hannah Elizabeth Ball. Richard Barkley. Samantha Megan Barnes. Gianna Marie Baroni. Anna Paulina Barthol. Ashley Taylor Barden. Matthew Lewis Battaglia. Nina Marie Bowman. Zachary Ivan Bizarre. Ian Mackenzie Beck. Ryan Murphy Beck. Jacob Stephen Becca. Matthew David Becca. Morgan Marie Beebe. Perry Nicholas Beerier. Andrew Edward Balin. Stephen Joseph Bangle. Peter Mason Bernecki. Jack Ambrose Valentine Barrow, Dominic John Bertolami, Emily Susan Beskid, Matthew Richard Betts, Justin William Bevington, Demetra Bibidakis, Brandon Trace Biafelt, Leah Billick, Tony Billick, Taylor Ashley Blackman, Jennifer Allison Blair, Dana Victoria Blaska, Chad Edward Blessing, Jeffrey William Bohatch III, Vincent Joseph Boca, Nathan Allen Bolus, Ashley Lauren Bowers, Samantha K. Brandenburg, Kayla Michelle Braun, Stephanie Lee Breka, Michael Edward Bray, Miranda Lauren Briggs, Kristen Laurel Brown, Jador Elise Brown Tate, Christine Alexandra Busey, Alex John Burgett, Zachary Tyler Burke, Shelby Marie Burrows, Kristen Regina Buse, Benjamin Thomas Butler, Cameron Isaac Bryan, Charles Gregory Call, Megan Kenna Callender, Erin Susan Campbell, Carly Marie Campo, Rebecca Ann Cantrell, Grace Nicole Carroll, Brian James Casey, Matthew Joseph Cassidy, Kyle Brian Celeste, Squire Lattice Chaplin, Michael Jabao Chen, Jade Pearl Chesbro, Scarlett Jade Tresbro, Elena Marie Chacon, Zachary Austin Chote, Alyssa Ray Corba, Tyler Richard Cherney, Dante James Tortiglia, Natalie Christine Clayson, Abigail Reen Clace, Hannah Mae Clinton, Madeline Rose Clinton, Kyle Robert Coleman, Molly Elizabeth Coleman, Nico Kolick, Kelly Nicole Colin, Hannah Marie Combs, Martine Kondick, Justin Michael Conley, Alyssa Marie Connors, Adam Christopher Contorno, Kayla Elizabeth Cooper, Matthew Guy Corfey II, Brandon Michael Cottis, David A. Coy, Bailey Elise Chrissy, Madison Lynn Crooker, Daniel Patrick Crow, Emily Taylor Coyle, Noah Patrick Sertrilic, Alexa Elizabeth Cundy, Jared Anthony Descar, Joshua Nathan Bayong Dequar, Noah Anthony Del Riva, Courtney Nicole Danamiller, Caitlin Jean Davis, Hallie Nicole Davis, Riley Brenna Dakin, Fernanda Guadalapo de la Peza, Hunter John Christian Delp, Dominic Charles Delbra, Catherine Dorina Delmar, Joseph Allen Demeter, Sarah Marie Deutsch, Dominic Joseph DeFranco, Juliana Noel DeNovo, Elizabeth Ann Deresno, Samantha Emily Dispensa, Parinka Dodd, Jameer Marquise Dodson, Destiny Jane Donato, Vincent Patrick Richard Dower, Jared Leo Droder, Christine Amber Rodamine Duarte, Molly Elizabeth Duncan, Allison Kristen Diehouse, Avery Derek James Eckford, Christopher James Edmond, Owen Grant Anger, James Paul Elliott, Kaylee Nicolette Elliott, Tatum O'Neill Elliott, Zachary Ellen Elmore, Adam Jonathan Engel, Mary Elizabeth English, Alexandra Violet Epp, Alexis Marie Falzone, Hayden Sarah Nicole Fernacci, Monique Annette Farley, Keaton Fox Ferkel, Ethan Miles Ferris, Mickey Angelo Ferrito Jr., Michael James Farrow, Gentry Michael Fielder, Ryan Thomas Fife, Timothy Patrick Finucane, Brian Richard Fleschauer, Jonathan Kirk Florina, Sabrina Jean Fowler, Greta Noel Fox, Ashley Nicole Frank, Joshua Charles Franklin, Samantha Jo Friscanelli, Mariana Guadalupe Frestawigia, Corey Ryan Friedrich, Morgan Riley Focos, Olivia Lucila Gallardi, Daniel Joseph Garkar, Kyle Richard George, Michael Dominic George, Jenna Marie Gibson, Mallory Delmar Gifford, Michael Wayne Gillespie Jr., Benjamin Lance Gingrich, Eric Daniel Gorgie, Cassandra Grace Giridali, David Christopher Goodwin, Ronan Jones Gormley, Luke Fulton Gray, Mia Lorraine Graziano, Haravoya Anelli Graffo, Riley Joseph Rico, Jason Robert Grove, Robert Allen Garia Jr., Peter Benjamin Goslow, Caitlin Marie Golick, Tori Bennett Gunnan, Amber Nicole Hagee, Lauren Renee Hahn, Kristen Erin Halleck, Sarah Kate Harrison, Devin Michael Harden, Brendan Jordan Hardy, Tyler Andrew Harris, Isabella Audrey Harrison, Logan Elizabeth Harding, Matthew Carolee Hartman, Noelle Marie Harvey, Christopher David Hassick, Jack Thomas Hayden, Glenn Francis Heel Jr., Stephanie Diane Hines, Victoria Mary Hines, Amanda Ashley Hellinger, Aurora Celine Harrion, Cassandra Cecilia Hyatt, Olivia Patricia Hodke, Danielle Elizabeth Holly, Sydney Teresa Howe, Olivia Christine Herkowski, Skylar Alexis Hudak, Amanda Ruby Hall, Madison Alexis Humpert, Marissa Marie Humphrey, Jessica Lynn Hungerford, Ashley Marie Huntington, Marissa Nicole Hurd, Zachary Robert Hurd, Aaron Riley Hucks, Samuel Allen Impoff, Cameron Lee Ingram, Classy Labrina Lacola Ington, Andrew Christopher Ivankovich, Kiernan Linnea Guapala, Devanshi K. Jawarla, Andrew Reed Jaskala, Candace Elizabeth Janensky, Morgan Jeanette Jenkins, Bobby Anthony Johnson, Dustin Gregory Johnson, Kira Ann Johnston, Molly Michael Johnson, Alexis Mackenzie Jones, Madeline Grace Journey, Rebecca Ann Husas, Jana Marie Justice, Adam Matthew Catterley, Turner James Call, Jacob Charles Kaminsky, Ashley Marie Kane, Mahir Karet Kasabala, Matil Karet Kasabalawala, Eric Morgan Kadovich II, Adam Siertoos Kasandras, Nathan Christian Kemery, Jill Ann Kern, James Preston Carey, Anna Marie Kettlewood, Sean Robert Kidd, Walter Nathan Kidd, John Charles Kidner, Haley Elizabeth Kennard, Caitlin Morgan Kipp, Dakota Ray Kirk, Samuel George Kirshner, Kaylin Mary Klein, Derek James Kleinhens, Mackenzie Aaron Klingersmith, David Lee Kanar III, Ariana Farron Kokab, Marco Kamiovic, Ashlyn Hunter Korb, Alexia Nicole Korsch, Matthew Brian Koski, Alexandra May Koss, Jarrett Richard Kotz, Cole Dwayne Thomas Kovics, Marcus Aaron Kowalski. Tyler David Kowalski. Alexis Nicole Kroc. Jordan Kyle Kroc. Michaela Jade Korosky. Nicholas Ryan Kramer. Abigail Mary Kerniski. Caden David Kurtz. Rebecca Riley Kutch. William Casey Leganke. Andrea Lynn Langeson. Fiona McGinnis Lakes. Sarah Elizabeth Lance. Bailey Leanne Lapsevich. Haley Christine Larrick. Jessie Abigail Lakovich. Amanda Lynn Lada. Ava Colleen Lowell. Kyle Vincent Laurent. Marissa Michelina Lehman. Maya Marie Leapart. Carly Ann Lewis.
Jessica Marie Lewis. Kate Lynn Lewis. Stephen Patrick Lewis. Craig Adam Liddington. Caitlin Marie Livengood. Jonathan Michael Laboski. Jenna Therese Emily Longbonds. Alicia Carrie Lepresti. Justin Ryan Lors. Adam James Lucas. Elizabeth Viviana Lynch. Jack Ryan Lynch. Richard Francis Mahoney Jr. Dominic Joseph Majikis. Caitlin Ann Mangelo. Calder Stephen Manley. Brian Anthony Moreno. Dylan Scott Marn. Michael Lawrence Marshall. Miranda Jean Marthy. Sophia Miriam Martin. Dominic Lawrence Martucci Jr. Alyssa Marie Marucci. Joy Lee Mason. Logan Lynn Mason. Gabriella Summer Mastropietro. Anthony Louis Matasik. Christiana Marie Mosseri. Natalie Christine May. Lillian Jane Mazika. Brittany Renee McCants. Nolan Hunter McClung. Leah Nicole McCullough. Rayshawn Matthew McCurdy. Amanda Catherine McGee. Megan Patricia McGiffin. Peyton John McHenrick. Martine Alice McLaughlin. Michael Colin McLaughlin. Nathan Sean McMillan. Kira Dorothy McMinn. Paige Ambria McNeil. Shannon Alexandra McNeil. Michael Patrick Meggery. Lainey Elizabeth Meister. Charlotte Frances Merritt. Brianna Marie Mercer. Michael Matthew Merriman. Dustin Michael Merritt. Kelsey Rose Merriman. Devin Braddock Messner. Emily Elizabeth Meyer. Nolan R. Meyer. Julia Marie Myers. Sandy McHale. Jacob Paul Miles. Anthony Michael Miller. Deja Jalen Miller. Lillian Elizabeth Brandt Miller. William Joseph Miller. Mallory Marie Milo. Erin Tamina Mims. Alexis Christine Motes. Vincent Anthony Mobley. Nathaniel William Molby. Tressa Jordan Molinar. David Arthur Moore. Jessica Diane Moran. Victoria Ann Moran. Hannah Kathleen Morenz. Annika Cecile Morrison. Taylor Ann Callie Motice. Gavin Michael Moyer. Spencer Patrick Moyer. Marco James Munaretto. Jason Edward Murphy Jr. Alexander Thomas Murray. Matthew John Nadzam. Hayden Edward Nails. Dominic James Neeby. Sydney Ellen Nedlick. Caleb Daniel Nelson. Noelle Marie Nero. Lindy Alifair Newman. Colin Christopher Nolan. Daniel Joseph Novak. Emily Grace O'Neill. Brandon Douglas O'Neill. Tegan Joe Ochaya. Thomas John Odo. It's okay. Paula Christina Ortiz. Nicholas Matthew Osborne. Adidisai Kushal Paki. John Michael Papp. Ethan Christopher Parado. Hayden Joseph Pasco. Tristan Lee Pastor. Devank Akshay Patel. Dhruvi P. Patel. Narali Nanesh Patel. Dante William Pat. Corey W. Payerchin. Holly Ann Pearson. Gary Douglas Pesick. Kirsten Nicole Penny. Devonte Emmanuel Perry. Jordan Mitchell Pertu. Megan Lynn Perusic. Sarah Nicole Peterson. Dale Joseph Peterson. Nicole Ann Petrovic. Michael Robert Petty. Ryan Donald Pettinger. Catherine May Pfeiffer. Kyle William Phillips. Erin Marie Plummer. Thomas Austin Pluth. Benjamin Timothy Polakowski. Alexandria Elizabeth Polinsky. Andrew Christopher Ponchin. Caitlin Christina Porter. Dennis Pranchik. Brianna Alexis Brewer. John Joseph Pringle. Ashley Lauren Proud. James Patrick Prunty. Mateo Puda. Joshua Thomas Pugh. Drashti Vipulkumar Rana. Thomas Dale Randa. Timothy Nathan Rance. Heather Victoria Razor. Hallie Elizabeth Isabella Reed. Stephanie Elizabeth Reed. Rebecca Sarah Ryman. Caden Vincent Ranke. Michael Murray Johnston Relic. Nathan John Remington. Lauren Taylor Rennick, Joseph Bernard Renshaw, Michaela Elizabeth Renshaw, Justin James Richmond, Nicholas David Ridenauer, Christopher Michael Rinderly, Victoria Pauline Ritt, Jordan Richard Robeson, Hannah Brooke Roby, Cassandra Lynn Rockwell, Dustin Lee Rodriguez, Noah Jonathan Rolfs, Mackenzie Elizabeth Roof, Hannah Margaret Roos, Faith Adonna Rosenow, Madeline Ann Ross, Ryan Michael Ross, Joshua Robert Rotert, Rachel Alexis Rue, Vanessa Rose Runowitz Cole, Jacob Daniel Rush, John Lauren Rush, Sean Michael Ryan, Kristen Hope Ryle, Kaylee Elizabeth Sajewski, Lauren Marie Salo, Jessica Ann Samack, Olivia Claire Sandry, O'Shea Vier Savender, Jacob A. Shivitz, Brittany Elizabeth Schneider, Kaylee Elizabeth Schneider, Tyler Patrick Schonauer, Nicholas Michael Scholes, Raya Gail Scott, Shelby Ann Scott, Stephanie Lynn Scruggs, Megan Cleo Seacherviton, Jade Christopher Siebold, Hallie Marie Sen, Brendan Andrew Sharp, Jessica Renee Sharp, Logan Gerard Shea, Thomas David Sheehan, Dominic Hugh Shelley, Olivia Angelina D'Annunzio Shields, Rachel Elizabeth Schultz, Sean Casey Siegel, Kaylee Elizabeth Sikora, Bethany Amanda Singleton, Aubrey Lane Smart, Alacia Shatavia Smith, Emily Elaine Smith, Ethan George Smith, Haley Michaela Smith, Jeffrey Charles Smith, Jessica Robin Smith, Nicole Josephine Smick, Kelly Grace Solano, Paige Christina Susi, Leonidas Sulis, James David Spansel, Rachel Catherine Spiker, Emma Grace Spleet, Michael Robert Springer, Nicole Marie Sprons, Lily Claire Staley, Samantha Jane Stanek, Morgan Ashley Staton, Sean Michael Stevnicki, Alana Renee Stefanik, Justin Michael Steinberger, Nicole Lauren Stereo, Jonathan Christopher Stevenson, Marshall Isaac Stewart, Alexis Lynn Stitt, Rebecca Elizabeth Stitz, Nicholas Lee Craig Stockdale. Danielle Nicole Stower. Noah Anthony Stopek. Emily Nicole Strojan. Seth Alexander Stromberg. Natalie Marie Stewart. Anastasia Elise Stupecki. Alexis Lynn Sullivan. Hannah Beatrice Sutton. Courtney Faye Cyrus. Jacob Rodney Tackett. Michaela Adriana Teutsch. Brianna Lynn Taglieri. Matthew Edward Talani. Logan Kellerman Tupoyai. Tadas Andreas Tadarunas. Eliana Leslie Taub. Andrew John Taylor. Lucas James Taylor. Jamie May Teachout. Nicole Danielle Tesmer. Rochelle Elise Thomas. Hope Trinity Thompson. McKenna Ray Timoneri. Bryce Patrick Tomko. Jacob Russell Trace. Bonetta Elaine Nicole Trebell. Tyler John Trost. Leah Rose Tennell. Matea Turek. Michael Anthony Valori. Craig Nolan Vandermark. Colleen Clancy Van Winkle. Sarah Lynn Vanio. Krista Elizabeth Vihar. Kayla Ann Velaniscus. Nicholas Anthony Ventura. William John Vidmar. Petra Vidovic. Harley Charles Viney. Cameron Jamie Vos. Taurus Thomas Vucianis. Jeremy Lee Wagner. Timothy Frank Waite. Abigail Grace Walker. Kevin Michael Walsh. Raymond Allen Wank. Jenna Marie Ward. Mark Christopher Warren. Michael Anthony Warren III. Alyssa Brielle Washburn. Natalie Aaliyah Watson. Cassidy Lynn Way. Alec Jordan Weaver. Matthew Arden Weber. Maxwell Webster. Jack Arnold Weidig. James Matthew Weinpert. Jacob Daniel Weisblatt. Ryan August Westfall. Alyssa Diane Wheeler. Aaron Walter Williams. Amanda Louise Williams. Benjamin Edward Wilson. Chandler Anthony Wilson. Olivia Ray Wilson. Morgan Elizabeth Whitty. Alexander Cam Yi Wong. Aubrey Marie Wood. Matthew Jonathan Woods. Christopher Scott Wright. Lisa Catherine Wynn. Ryan John Yanchar. Stephanie Claire Yost. Elizabeth Ann Young. Shane Patrick Zalba. Jeffrey Brent Zog Jr. Ryan Anthony Zay. Reagan Marie Zeely. Daniel James Zelina. Hannah Helen Aloysia Zydek.
Ladies and gentlemen of the school board, faculty, staff, families, friends, and graduates of the class of 2018, welcome to the Mentor High School commencement ceremony. Thank you for joining us and providing the support and guidance that has fostered the success of all our students here today. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our teachers, administrative staff for an outstanding school year, and our classified staff for all they do to make Mentor schools the best in Lake County. Before I go any further, please join me in thanking our PTA, student government, Mrs. Kirby, and all who have worked many hours getting today's graduation ceremony ready to go. This class is special to me as it is the first class I've had the pleasure of bringing to graduation. 12 years ago, you began your education both excited and scared as you entered into a whole new world. You traveled this journey together, not only as friends, but as a family, while focusing on making Mentor High School a school that you are proud to have been a part of. A school that has fostered academics and pushed you to achieve your personal best. Today, you are all sitting here together for the last time as the graduating class of 2018 and ready to embark on a new journey, probably still a little excited and a little scared. During the last 4 years, all of you have shared very personal and life-changing experiences, many of them the toughest in your life. I hope that we've been able to help you achieve your goals, make it through the tough times that come with growing up, and in some way helped you celebrate and appreciate your successes, lives, and futures. Although you are all dressed alike today in identical caps and gowns, you truly are unique individuals who have worked hard to achieve success at this point in your journey, and you're a class I will never forget. In anticipation of this day, I've thought a lot about what I could say in regards to the class of 2018. Over the past few weeks, I've watched all of you come together to honor successes, share feelings towards graduation, and discuss the fears and excitement of what's to come. I have witnessed you hug each other in saying goodbye as you celebrate the end of your journey together and support one another as you embark on different journeys towards your future. We all think about what we can do to make a difference in this world and determine what we need to do to ultimately be the best we can be. Throughout your high school career, your class has achieved many things, and you all have much to be proud of. The following is just a small sample of the significant achievements students of the class of 2018 have attained over the last 4 years. 146 students earned an honors cord. 239 students earned a cord for community service with a total of over 12,000 hours completed. The 2015 gymnastics team was the state runner-up. The 2017 football team was the state runner-up. Orchestra has produced students recognized nationally. This past year alone, you collected over 7,000 pounds of food and over $3,000 for the United Way Feed the Lake County campaign. We've had 4 model UN students recognized for Superior Delegation Awards, 5 state award winners for the International Association of Marketing program, the first 4-year class to pass all air testing requirements, The Science Olympiad team has placed second in state and 15th in nationals. While your high school experience comes to an end, the journey on life is about to begin. Soon all of you will be heading off to either begin a career, an enlistment, or attend an institution of higher learning. As the seniors begin their journey, I thought it would benefit them to share some tips for success moving forward. First, always prioritize. As daily distractions of work, school, social activities make it easy to lose focus at times, always make sure you prioritize what seems important at the time and what is really important in the long run. Always consider your values before you get caught up in all the activities life will bring. Finding others that share a mutual interest and share similar goals and values will help keep you focused and make your time feel worthwhile. Set goals. Setting goals now will help you prioritize when daily surroundings may make it seem impossible at times and distraction seems inevitable. You may choose a different course than others, but never stop moving forward. Learn to overcome obstacles. Consider the obstacles you encounter in life to be opportunities for growth. While you may at times feel like you encounter more obstacles than others, you can choose whether to put in the work it takes to overcome those obstacles or let the obstacles determine your path. Learning to overcome these obstacles will offer you the greatest of rewards and allow you to determine your own path going forward. Ask for help. No one has all the answers, and by asking for help, you may be able to help others in return. Believe in yourself. Don't let your fears overwhelm your desire. You will never know what you're capable of unless you try. Let your journey through life unfold, and don't be afraid of change. Take control of your life by controlling your attitude. While pain and disappointment are inevitable, suffering is optional. Always listen to both your head and your heart and live honestly. Give back and be generous. Give to others when others need it most. Do something each day to make someone else feel better. By doing something for others each day, you will make a difference. Make connections. Get to know people in your chosen field that interest you and that you can look up to. Talent rewards talent. You will make many more friends this way, and you can never have too many friends. Develop and maintain relationships. While you will be saying goodbye to many good friends, plenty more will be waiting for you out there, so meet as many of them as possible. Join different groups and experience people you're unfamiliar with. These people will bring you happiness and may even help you accomplish your future goals. Learning from others will help you learn more about yourself. As you seek out new friends, never forget your high school friends or the ones that you have had the closest relationships with. The friends that have stood by you during your childhood years will most likely be there during your adult ones, as long as you make time for them. Lastly, always dream big. Dreams help you accomplish great things. Learn from your mistakes and celebrate your accomplishments. Focus on what you've learned both in and out of school. As we sit together one last time, I hope your dreams take you everywhere you want to go. Congratulations to the class of 2018. I wish you all a successful journey through all that life has to offer. Let us stand for the Menor High School alma mater. All right, who's got it? There we go. All right.
Okay, wait for the band. Good job, guys.
Keep the banners waving o'er us, floating towards the sky. We've a team that's fighting for us. Cheer for Mentor High. Alma mater, alma mater, when from thee we part, we shall keep thy memories ever woven in our hearts. All right. Mentor High School class of 2018, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations to the Mentor High School class of 2018. Class dismissed.